Hello, my lovely Geminems. I am Jessica from Willowvine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your February 2020 love reading, or within a month's time of when you watch this. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I will gladly give you all the information you need on personal readings. It's on the community tab as well as my website, and don't forget to check me out on Patreon. As for Patreon, I am doing new things over there. I have bonus or extended bonus material over there. I am not taking anything away from YouTube, so if you can't afford to go over there, you will get a full reading. But if you do decide to join me over there, it is a monthly subscription. You can cancel at any time. But it's any denomination, whatever you feel the reading is worth or whatever you can afford. It all counts. I'm so blessed and thankful for everyone who has gone over there to support my channel. It helps me do this for you guys. So, with that said, on YouTube, we're going to go over mutual energy, how you feel, how they feel, what you want, what they want, and some advice. And over on Patreon, we're going to cover obstacles and blocks, actions you should take or what you're going to take, and their actions, as well as the overall potential outcome, some added advice and or just general information revolving around your love life, whether it has to do with this person or not, and you know what they want to say to you, and anything extra that I feel like putting out there. Sorry for the delay in this, and thank you for your patience. I have been really sick and had a really shitty fucking week. We lost Wi-Fi because Spectrum was down. We had an ice storm over here in Maine, and it was like across the East Coast. So there was that, and then my sister's car broke down. Had to work on that, figure that problem out. She borrowed my car. It was just like one thing right after a fucking another. So, anyways, with that said, I know I already dropped the F-bomb. I swear. So if you do not like cursing or anything like that, please leave the room now. You should have left it the second I dropped the F-bomb. Just saying. If you don't like me or my readings or my subscribers, you can say bye-bye right now, because I have zero tolerance for bullshit. Okay? Just gonna say that. I am sick and tired of people being negative, and if you want to disrespect me or anyone who is watching my videos, yeah, you can go. And I will block you forever, because I don't unblock people. It is what it is. We're all adults here. This is not a kid-friendly channel. So you guys know right from wrong. Anyways, that's end of my rant and bologna and Cheez-Its. So, Gemini. I feel lies. I feel like somebody is pulling the wool over your eyes, or you are to somebody else. I feel like there are some unspoken truths, and to me, it's like withholding information is tangible to lying, so therefore you're lying. Whether you are bold-faced telling a lie, or you're just not telling the whole truth. So I kind of feel that. I don't know if it's coming from you or if it's coming from someone you're partnered with currently, someone you want to connect to, past person, whatever. Whatever you're watching this reading for, if it resonates, that is the person I am talking about. I just feel like communication is a huge problem. Somebody is expecting honesty here, and it's just not, it's not happening. I almost get a sense that somebody is stuck. They're like half in, half out. Somebody wants something new, to experience a new relationship, a new person, new love. If that's the case, then you are married or highly committed to somebody and have been for a while, and you want more. Something is missing, and you're lying about finding that. Maybe you have found that somewhere else, and it's not progressing with the other person either, because you're still with your wife, husband, whatever. If that's not the case, I just feel like infidelity and lies could have been a past issue, and that's kind of what's holding you back from starting something new with this new person or ex-person, or rekindling something, whatever. There are lies here. I'm just going to put it point blank, whether you're telling them or you're receiving them. You know, they're here. So, the mutual energy is pay attention to the red flags. Go fucking figure. The signs are cautioning you. And it's so funny. I had a subscriber, and I don't know what sign it was under, but she said something so perfect. And it was along the lines of, if they're going to show you their red flags, wave your white flag and peace the fuck out. And it's so perfect. It's so true. So if you're noticing these red flags, don't doubt yourself, because your intuition will never lie to you. I'm just going to tell you right now. So if somebody is acting a fool, they're probably being a fool. So then we have, if I can pick them up, the Ace of Swords reversed and the Hierophant reversed. So yeah, this has to do with lies within a commitment. There's a commitment ending. Honestly, I don't even know if that commitment's ending. I feel like some of you have ended a commitment, or you want to and you're just not saying it. So you're just kind of pretending that everything's great. But if you're dealing with somebody new and you're currently partnered, I'm going to have a lot of stories within this. I'm just saying right now, I'm getting scenarios out the wazoo. If any of them relate, let me know. I'll do a personal. But I almost feel like there's somebody new on your mind, or that you've dealt with in the past or are currently dealing with. And maybe they don't know that you're married, or they don't know that you are giving to both relationships. So for example, say you met somebody new. You might have lied to them and said, oh, me and my husband or my wife, we're failing. Our marriage is done. But you're still giving to that situation. So you're technically not telling the truth, because you're kind of playing both sides. But there's lies revolving an end to a commitment, or just a commitment in general. If that's not you, Gemini, it's someone you're dealing with. So, then we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe you're repeating history in this instance. If it's not that, I just feel like there's something that's deep. It's like rooted within you, deep-seated, however that saying goes, that you haven't overcome, whether it's from your way past. It could deal with childhood issues, your parents getting divorced, a death of a parent, something that could affect your future relationships. I feel hasn't been worked on. It's been sidestepped. So basically you pushed it down to the point where you're standing on it, and it's trying to pop up, but you won't let it. So there's something that needs to be healed within you, or it's the person you're connecting to. So it's almost like, when non-committal people, players, whatever you want to call them, they just can't seem to commit. They always have to be, having sex with that person, this person, whatever. They have a variety of options, I guess you could say. It's not because they don't want love, it's because they feel they don't deserve love. And there's a reason why they feel that way, and a reason why they can't commit. And I feel like there's an issue here surrounding that. So if that's not you, Gemini, it's someone you're dealing with, and it's long standing. They're just having a difficult time. And then we have the Three of Swords reversed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So the Queen of Pentacles, she can be a motherly figure, a wife, just someone who's very nurturing, caring, loving. But in the reverse, she's not loyal, she's not loving, she's not giving. She didn't nurture the situation. So I almost feel like with handling family issues, you had a mother who wasn't exactly there, who wasn't exactly present for the majority of you. And it could have been during your teen years, or just in a certain time in your life where you really needed her help, you really wanted her help, and she wasn't there. And you're trying to heal from that. You're trying to overcome it, because you don't want to become your mother. You don't want to become this person. If that's not you, or the person you're dealing with, and that's not the scenario here, it definitely is an end to a commitment, trying to heal from a past relationship that failed due to trust issues. It could have been done, there could have been infidelity involved as well. So I almost get a sense that whoever you're dealing with, and I feel like it's somebody new, and I do feel like somebody old or current is in the mix. So this is a third party situation that I'm picking up on. whether this is you or with the person you're connecting to. And I kind of feel both sides, like there's some on, you're doing some and they're doing some. There's a need to end a solid commitment or a marriage because there's too much pain, heartbreak, and lies involved in this situation. And I almost get a sense that the lies are kind of all encompassing and spreading into new relationships, or new potential relationships. Somebody's lying, somebody's full of shit. I feel like somebody in this situation, whether it's you, Gemini, or someone you're connecting to, they rush in with communication out of the blue, because there's a lot of blue here, out of the blue. It's almost like you thought, okay, here's one scenario for some of you, not all of you. There's a married man here, okay? It could be a married woman, but I see a man in my head, so take it where it fits in your situation, who is quote-unquote happily married, okay? But when he talks to this one person, he's not happily married. He's unhappy. She doesn't provide what he wants, especially sexually. And it's basically because this man just wants sex, okay? He wants to have his cake and eat it too. Or she, like I said, take it where it fits. Women do this too, but I'm picturing a man in my head right now. And I feel like he will go long spans of time without communicating with you. And then all of a sudden, bam, there he is again. It's like that. It's almost like whenever he has a disagreement with his wife, or whenever she has a disagreement with her husband, this person pops back in. So they're not consistent and they're full of shit. Just FYI. So if they're telling you that they love you and they're keeping you hanging on, I wouldn't hang on to this person. That's all I have to say about that, because they are definitely, they have their hand in two honeypots. So, how does Gemini feel about this person over here that we are talking about? Whether it's new, old, ex, current, whatever. Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Well, you're emotionally fulfilled by whoever this person is. I don't know if it's your wife or husband or someone you're currently committed to or a past person, but we'll find out. Temperance, healing energy, balance. So overall, Gemini, whoever I am talking to right now, you feel emotionally fulfilled and content. You feel that there's an equal exchange between you and this person. So I don't know who the hell's getting in the middle, or if this is past energy, or if it's boiling to the surface and it happened in the past and it's just coming out kind of thing. Because whatever's done in the dark will always come to light. Keep that in mind. But I feel like you have it all with whoever you're with or whoever you want to be with. This person, you've chosen them. Even though there's been a lot of conflict between the two of you about injustices, I almost get a sense that somebody feels like they need to start over. And if that's not you, it's whoever you're connecting to because of this situation in the middle. But ultimately, you have everything you want and need within the relationship you're currently in or within the person that you're connecting to right now. So how does this person feel about my Gemini? How does this person feel about Gemini? They're not offering anything. They either feel like they can't offer to you, or that you are just not giving to the situation like you should be, that you're at a standstill. Can I get more? Why is the Knight of Pentacles reversed? They might feel that this is over, that this cycle has completed, that you do not want anything to do with them. Yeah, that you've made a decision to either go back to your husband or wife or to stay in whatever commitment you're in, and that they're useless to you. So if we're talking about third-party situation, this is probably the third party and they're feeling left out. They feel that you finally got the clarity you needed, you haven't pursued them, and that you've ended the cycle to work on your marriage or relationship. If you are not partnered with this person or partnered at all, I feel like there's somebody in mind that makes you very happy. You're emotionally tied to this person and you know things could work out. But there is a blockage here when it comes to lies and pain. So on your side, it could be that maybe you lied in the past to a past partner, or somebody did this to you. So even though you've kind of overcome it, it's still a what if in your mind with somebody new. or this person could have lied to you too, but and on their side, they're not offering anything to you because they're trying to gain clarity. They feel that you've moved on, that you don't want anything to do with them, so they're just sitting here trying to heal themselves and past shit because you haven't approached this person. So let's see, what does Gemini want with this person, please? What does Gemini want out of this connection with this person? I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, and I feel like it's on both sides, because this emotional fulfillment could be a front too. Like, I'm happy, even if you're not. I feel like somebody wanted to move on. It's almost like I feel like there's a relationship here that could have been really great, but because somebody needed to heal from a past situation, this person was hiding their feelings and saying, oh, I don't want a relationship, we can stay friends, but they were full of crap. So there's that scenario too. So what does Gemini want? Gemini wants me to shuffle. That's what Gemini wants. What does Gemini want with this connection? We have the Four of Pentacles. Gemini is not letting go of this. So even if Gemini is acting as if they don't want this and saying like, yeah, this isn't going to be a good connection for me, they're still holding on. Yeah, and I feel like the only reason they would be pretending, or you would be pretending if I'm talking to you, Gemini, lying about wanting a commitment, is because this person isn't offering to you in the way that you want them to. You just want things to be fair. You want, with the Six of Pentacles reversed, that to me in the reverse, that's about equal give and take and balance, like reciprocity. It hasn't been, and it's not what you want, because you want it to be fair and balanced. So somebody's not working with you, but you're still holding on to them energetically. And if they're not working together with you, it's either because they have somebody else in mind, or they're with somebody else, or they're healing from a past problem, past pain. So what does this person want with Gemini? What does this person want with Gemini, please? I feel like you just want things to be fair. They want a new beginning with you. They want to take that leap of faith. This person wants to work things out with you, see where it can go, but they don't want to be foolish. They don't want to be stupid. Why is... Ooh, suddenly. They're going to come in suddenly with this offer, and they're gonna... So I feel like they're doing a lot of inner work on themselves, and that's why it seems like they've made a decision to end the cycle. But no, they haven't. They've been trying to heal past shit, and they're going to come out of fucking nowhere. This is scorpionic energy. They're going to come out of nowhere and say that they want to make something work with you. They're just extremely conflicted right now, but they're gaining mental clarity on the situation. So even if they're emotionally unbalanced, mentally they're clearing their mind, and they want to they don't want to give up on the situation, but they want to let their guard down. They want to let you in. They just don't exactly know how to do that. So yeah, this person they want something with you. They've been doing the work. They're trying to anyways. And I feel like you haven't let go of them, and you want to work on things with them too, because you know, they emotionally fulfill you. And I almost feel like you, for some of you, have sent healing energy to this person. I almost get that the main energy here with pay attention to the red flags is this person lied about wanting a commitment. They might have played it cool and acted like your friend, Gemini, because, or you're doing this to them because you didn't want to be vulnerable, because you knew they were in a vulnerable state themselves. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, this person definitely wants to move forward with you. I feel like the second you relinquish control is when they're going to come in. So what is the overall advice for Gemini in this love relationship, please? Holy whale. Somebody's a little obsessed because I did see the devil. It's at the bottom of the deck right now. We have obsessive energy. I feel like this is somebody who feels that they're tied and bound to a past situation, or they feel that way about you. I feel like it's to the past because that's what they're trying to heal, but they're watching you. I feel like communication has diminished because with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it can also mean that there's a disconnect. You're not communicating. I did feel the lies there, though. I feel like you two are watching each other online. You're not really communicating. You're not moving this forward. You're just kind of watching and waiting in the wings to see what's going to happen. And I feel like they're kind of consuming your thoughts, or you're consuming their thoughts. Whichever. Can I get more on the advice, please? I almost feel like this is let them approach you as well. Don't communicate. Let them come to you. You know, the fucking devil came out again. There's obsessive energy here. This is also, if we're going back to someone who's in a commitment or married, and they're lying about that to have their cake and eat it too, that's exactly what they're doing. Online communication, watching you, looking at pornographic material, possibly looking at naked pictures of you, or you were doing this with somebody else, Gemini. But it's kind of having that obsessive behavior, like, I want to see you, I want to be with you, I want to feel you. Like, there's an attachment here, yeah, with a third party. And it's basically saying you need to release that, and I was going to say that before I saw the Death card, which is Scorpionic energy. This is a cycle that needs to end. You need to let go, basically. You need to protect yourself, or they do, and you need to walk away because nothing good is going to come from this connection. So especially if you are partnered with somebody right now and you got a side piece, or your partner does, or this person, wherever you are in that, there's third party written all over this. I feel like somebody is becoming obsessed with somebody else, and they're looking at their pictures online, looking at their social media. They're trying to be a part of the other person's life, even though they have a life of their own. So it's either, I could be talking to Gemini's wife or husband here, saying Gemini is out, stepping out, and doing things they shouldn't be doing. If it's not you, Gemini, it's this other person who has somebody else who is stepping out to be with you. Like, even if you're not fully invested in a relationship with somebody you're currently with, or even if this person isn't, it's still third party. It's bringing another person into the picture before the past person's out, kind of thing. So I feel like there's an attachment here. Somebody's trying to work things out with somebody who is connected to somebody else. Is basically what I'm getting. And there's kind of a bit of an obsession here. I almost get a sense that some of you might have a Scorpio friend who's trying to put a stop to this. Like, kibosh it. I'm not saying that they're going to out anybody, but they might be giving you advice, or giving this other person advice, like, you know, you should probably drop this situation, it's not healthy, kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. And then what we're going to cover over on Patreon is exchanging gifts reverse. So yeah, there's no equal give and take here for sure. I'll go over the meaning of that card there. The obstacles and blocks, actions taken, potential outcome. As well as some bonus shit, what they need to say to you, what the fuck's going on here, basically. So someone in this situation, whether it's you, Gemini, or the cross watcher, or this person, someone needs to decide right now who they want and which direction they need to go in. Because I feel a few scenarios, but I strongly feel that somebody is either married to somebody, or they're in a relationship, a committed connection with somebody else, and they're entertaining the idea of this other person. And if they're not physically with this person, sleeping with them, whatever, they might have done that in the past, but they're kind of watching that person. I feel like there is going to be a new beginning that's coming out of fucking nowhere. So either you're going to move on with this external person, Gemini, this other person, or they're going to find this out and go, fuck it, I'm out, and they're going to go. Or your wife or husband's going to leave you. There's, like I said, a bunch of scenarios. That's what I have for you, my dears. I'm sorry it was so shitty. I wish you the best of luck in love for Valentine's Day, February 2020, whatever. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Don't forget to go over to Patreon for the extended bonus material. If you would like a personal, hit me up. My email is willowvines with an S 1631 at gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Love you guys. Bye.